is divisible by 60 for 4?
Okay, or really, you could also think of it as going the other way. What do you multiply 4 to get to 60?
What do you multiply 4 to get to 60? And
Yeah,
what you multiply 4, which I know, it's 15.
times 15. Yeah. So how about what do you do up here?
Yeah, so 3 times 15 right there. 3 times 15, that's going to be 45.
Good. Very good. Okay. So that's what's nice about that one is there's only one variable. And so you're right. X is 45. But in the next question, you're going to see that there is more than one X. Do you see
Okay.
that? Do you see there's X actually in 2 positions?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you can actually try and do the same thing. You could, for example, multiply this by 3. Like if you multiply 5 by 3, you get 15. Do you follow that?
Yeah.
So you
So
can
5
multiply,
times 3 is 15, and now
right?
it's that
So
right there.
you multiply the X by 3, and then that should equal the bottom here.
Okay.
So can you solve that for X, please?
Yeah. That's 9.
Try again.
3x. Okay. 3x equals x plus 20. So all right. Now for what you need to do is you need to just it's 3x plus 20.
You're solving this. Are you seeing my screen, Sourish?
Yeah, I'm seeing your screen.
You're solving this equation. X is not 9.
It's a 1.
Try again. This
Okay.
is an equation we've solved many times over the past year.
Wait a minute. I think I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is. Yes, I know what it is. Okay. 17.
It is not 17.
Well, I tried.
You're subtracting 1 X from both sides of the equation.
Of course, yeah.
Okay,
Oh, why did I forget?
So 2X equals
20. Hello, yeah, 2x
Yep.
equals 20.
Yep.
And then divide both sides by 2. And then you can get yourselves 10.
X is 10. Very good. All right, now let me actually snip in the entire question so you can see it, because it doesn't ask for the value of X. It actually asks for something slightly different. So let me snip the entire question in. Here's the entire question.
Okay.
Okay. It says, what is the value of? Does it ask for X or does it ask for something different?
Does it ask for x or and ask us for x?
It does not ask for X. It asks for X divided by 5.
Yeah.
So what is X?
X divided by 5. And x divided by 5 right there. One half.
What is the value of X, Sourish?
The value of x is 1.
Okay, we just did this over here on the left. I don't think it was 1.
It's 10. I always keep on forgetting.
10 divided by 5.
10 divided by 5, that's 2. I have to always remember x's. I don't even know why people are doing geometry with algebra.
Do you have these notes down?
Yeah.
So if I ask your dad here at the end to show him your notes, you'll have this problem on the page.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's try another question here.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so here's your new question. If 8 over x equals 160, what is the value of x? Can you write 160 as a fraction?
Yeah, yeah.
What would that be? What goes on the bottom?
Okay. So what I know is that you have to divide both sides by 8. And that can give you 20.
The answer is not 20. Although that would be listed. Now, what goes on the bottom here? What's the fraction?
8.
No, 1. 1, Sourish.
Well, yeah, what 1, but will you divide
Okay.
both sides by 8?
How do you go from 8 to 160?
8 to 160, you multiply. You
What do
just
you
have to
multiply by?
20.
By 20. Now, to go the other direction, to go backwards, you divide by 20. Okay, so to go from 1 to x, you have to divide by 20.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That's correct.
Okay. It seems unclear, but let's, so you think
Then
you've
you
got this?
just divide both sides by 20, and then you just have to just wait. Divide both sides by. Okay, I'm just trying to just figure this out. Every time it's just my cold.
Do you want to take a short break?
No, no, I need to focus. I'm trying to figure this problem out. Okay, 8 divided by 1, that's 8.
Okay, let's try something totally different here. I don't think this is working out well tonight, this topic. Okay, we're going to go back and do some table problems. You seem to do real well with these the other night, so let's try some new
Okay.
ones here.
Okay.
We'll just reset. Hopefully that will help.
Okay.
All right, so it says here on Tuesday, a local gas station had 135 customers. You see how there's 135 in the table? That's the total.
Yeah.
The table summarizes whether or not the customers on Tuesdays purchased gasoline, a beverage, both or neither. Based on the data in the table, what is the probability that a gas station customer selected at random on that day did not purchase gasoline?
Okay.
Now, are there any words in here? Could you read this to yourself? Are there any words in here that you do not understand?
Okay. I I don't understand.
Go ahead and read this
I
to
don't
yourself.
understand the probability.
You don't understand probability, the word probability. Okay, is there any other words you don't understand?
That's it. That's it. Probability. I just
Tell me what a beverage is.
beverage. It's like some kind of like soda.
Okay, good. How about the word summarizes?
Summarize it. It's where you figure out the paragraph, like summarize it, like paraphrase it.
Okay, I agree. I like that. Perfect. Okay. So the question here is asking for the probability. Probability is a ratio. It's a fraction. It's got the total on the bottom and the one you want up top.
Okay.
Okay, so we want all the people that did not purchase gasoline. So
Okay.
let's just go number by number. Is the 60 for people who purchased gasoline?
Is it 60 what?
Does the 60 refer to people who purchased gasoline
No, no. Oh, it says beverage purchased.
and purchased gasoline?
Okay.
How
Yes.
about this 25? Does this refer to people that purchase gasoline?
No. Yes. Yes.
Yes, it does. How about this 35?
No. No.
It does. Those that did not purchase gasoline. There's 35 that did not purchase gasoline. How about this 15?
Um, not purchased.
So how many people did not purchase gasoline?
50 people.
50 people. How many people did purchase gasoline?
85.
Which do we want? Which number do we want? The 50 or the 85?
50, 50, 50,
So
50.
we want the 50. What's the total?
And 50, what's the total? 135.
Okay. Is that answer there?
Yep.
Perfect. Letter D. Any questions on that?
No. Okay. So one question. So wait. So we have to figure out like for the table. Oh, okay. For the table right there, we need to figure out the ones that purchased gasoline and the ones that did not.
We want the ones that did not because it asked for did not here.
Yeah. And that is a very and that is a hard one, right?
No, I think that this is in line with what you
Okay.
can do. So let me
Okay.
give you another problem here related to this one. We'll look at the table again. What is the probability that a customer did not purchase a beverage?
What is the probability that a customer did not purchase a beverage?
Did not purchase a beverage. Yeah.
What's the problem? Okay. I know what that is. That's that right there. That's that right there. Beverage that was not the customer did not purchase. That was for that right there. That was 25 because it 25 people who did not purchase a beverage.
Is that the only group of people that did not purchase a beverage?
No, 15 too.
Okay, so what's the total?
40.
40 out of how many? What's the total?
40 out of 40 out of 135.
Yes. The total
Oh,
is
wait a minute.
130.
There's a 40 right there. Oh, wait. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about
That's right. There's a 40 right there.
that.
Okay. Do you think you got this down?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to another question here. Have you taken chemistry, Sourish, or are you in that
No,
class?
I don't. I know. I didn't take chemistry.
Do you plan to take it next year?
I don't know because my teachers are saying that chemistry is a hard subject.
Okay. Well, I can help you with chemistry if needed.
Oh, wait, you can?
Of course. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, maybe I'll think of, okay, I'll think about it.
Yeah. Okay. The table shows the table shown classifies 103 elements as metal, metalloid, or non-metal, and as solid, liquid, or gas at standard temperature and pressure. What fraction of solids and liquids in the table are metalloids?
What fraction of solids and liquids in a table are metalloids? Okay.
So you're looking for the ones that are both solid and metalloid, liquid and metalloid.
Uh-huh. Okay, I got it. I got it.
So how many are there that are both solid and metalloid?
Okay, there is 7 solids in metalloids and 0 liquids in metalloids.
Okay.
Yeah, 7
Now
plus
the now
0.
now the total in this problem. So The total in this
90 and
problem
2.
though. Yes, exactly. Perfect. Yeah. Glad you saw that.
Uh-huh. And that
Good.
right there, is that the answer, or do we have to divide it?
That's the answer. Okay, now let
The
me
answer.
let me ask you another problem here related to this. So same table. What fraction of non-metals are solid and liquid?
What fraction of non-metals are solid and liquid? Okay.
Sorry, solid or liquid.
Solid or liquid. Okay. All
Yep.
right. For solids, it's 6 over 90, and liquids is 1 over 2. So you add those, and then that's going to give you 7 over 92 again.
So your total though is for non-metals.
Yeah.
So how many non-metals are there?
How many non-metals are there? Uh,
Yes.
how many non-metals are there? There's 92.
Nope. Non-metals. Those are the non-metals. How many non-metals are there?
Do we have to add those numbers?
Well, they're already added.
Okay.
See the total, the sum.
Yeah. It's 18.
7 out of 18. Good.
Yep. And yeah.
Okay, let's look at another problem here. So this table does not have the totals. Okay, so let me snip this in. This table does not have the totals. Okay, so it says in the table above presents information about 810 train cars in service. So 810 represents adding up all these numbers, 215, 16, 497, and 82. So that's the total down here.
All right.
So sometimes they give you the total like they did in the last problem, and sometimes you have to calculate the total. Okay.
Okay.
But maybe you don't need it, maybe you do. We'll have to look here. It depends on the problem. So it says approximately what percentage of the train cars in service. So they just care about the train cars in service are double-decker cars that have been in service for less than 10 years. So how many cars are in service?
How many cars are in service?
Yes.
How many cars are in service? How many cars? The cars that are in service right there are in service. Is it either single level or double decker?
Go ahead and read the first sentence again.
The table above presents information about the 810 train cars in service on the railroad.
So
Approximately
how many cars are in service?
497.
No, sorry. Read the first sentence again. The table above presents what?
Presents information about 810 train cars
Keep
in
reading.
service
In service.
on a railroad.
How many cars are in service?
810.
810. Okay. Now we want the number of cars that are double decker that are less than 10 years.
Okay.
How many double decker have been in service less than 10 years? So you're looking at this table. How many?
16.
16. Yeah. Now, could you grab a calculator for us and divide these two numbers on the right?
Yeah, yeah. I have a calculator right here. Okay, never mind. I don't have a calculator.
Well, you're gonna have to grab one for this.
Yeah, okay. So you have to divide 16 divided by 810.
Yes.
Okay, it's 0.08.
How confident are you in your answer?
Decent.
Okay, let me just check here.
Okay.
Okay, I did not get that. So go ahead and try dividing this one more time,
Okay,
please.
I did it again. It was 11.25.
You're not dividing this number. Like, I'm not sure what you're doing, but you've got to type in 16 divided by 810, and you'll get a number.
Okay, 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 okay. All right, I'm just gonna be doing it. If I can't, I'm just. I'm just okay. 0.01.
What's the next digit?
The next digit. The
What's
next
after the
digit.
one? What's after the one?
What's after the one?
Yes.
9
Okay, keep going. Give me a couple more.
7 5 3 0 8 6
Good,
4.
good. So how do you convert from a decimal to a percent?
A decimal to a percent. To percent, you should divide.
That's going the other way. If you go from percent to a decimal, you divide.
Yeah.
So,
Is it
so since,
converting decimals to percent?
yes,
Wow.
you multiply by 100. So I need you to multiply this number here by 100.
Okay. Divide that number by 100.
Not divide, sorry, it's multiply. We're
Multiply.
taking the decimal and we're going to a percent.
So 100 times 0.01975.
Yes.
That's a very bigger one.
You have an answer for me.
I'm trying to solve it out.
Okay.
Okay, I got 1.97500.
Okay. So that's 1.975%. So which of these four answers, 2%, 7%, 10%, 16% is closer to 1.975%?
Okay.
Which of those numbers is closest to 1.975%?
So 7.5. Oh, which number? Ah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes, you have to round it.
2.
2%, very good. All right,
Yep.
okay. You ready to do another one? Why don't we take a short break? Why don't you take 3 minutes here and we'll start back at 7:33.
Yeah, okay. Can we make that? Right.
Okay, Sourish, let me know when you're ready for us to continue.
Okay, let's continue.
Sounds good. So we'll keep looking at some of these table problems. We are going to have to read them. I know it's a bit more difficult, but you can absolutely do this. All right,
Okay.
so here's your new question. We'll look at it together here. Okay, it says the table above shows the distribution of single-story and two-story houses in a neighborhood. Do you live in a single-story or a two-story home?
Single story or two-story home? I live
Yeah,
in a single. I live in a single room. I have a single story.
single-story. Cool. All right, now it says that the roof type, there's three different roof types. There's asphalt shingle, that's less common here. Slate, that's also not common. Most houses here have tile roofs, or a flat roof, and then a cedar shake roof. Okay. So it says that they're classified according to roof type. So we looked at that. If one of the houses, this is where we finally get to the question here, if one of the houses is selected at random, what is the probability or fraction that it will be a single story with a slate roof?
Okay. So how much? And so if one of the houses selected random, was probably that it would be a single story with a slate roof. Okay,
Yes.
got it.
So how many are there with a single story slate roof?
Slate roof. Um, 4 over 14.
Well, that's the number of single story slate out of slates. You're
Yeah,
selecting a house at random. A house at random.
yeah. Well,
So
yeah.
how many houses are there?
48.
48.
Wait, that's the answer?
Yes. It's very easy to do what you did, was just choose 4 out of 14, which is also an answer.
Okay.
So let's look at this table in another context. I'll write up a couple of questions here. Okay, so let's look at this. What is the probability of selecting a single story home?
A single story home.
Single story home, yeah.
Okay. What is the problem? Okay. I got it. I got it. I got it. A single story home. It's 15.
Okay, but we want the probability, so it's a fraction. So 15 goes on top. What number goes on the bottom?
48.
48. Good.
Yep.
Okay, let's try another one here.
Wait, that's it? That's
That's
the
it. That's the question. We'll do another one.
Did I get it correct?
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
make it a little bit harder here. What is the probability of selecting a slate roof home? Slate roof home.
Okay, what is the probability of selecting a slate root home? A roof home?
Roof home, yeah. Slate roof home.
Okay. Okay. 4 over 48.
Okay, so there's only 4 homes with slate roofs.
Yeah,
What about the 2-story homes with slate roofs?
there's 10, there's 14. It adds up to 14.
Out of how many?
48.
48, good.
Wait, we
Okay.
have to add all those, aren't we?
Yeah, because they both could have slate roofs, single story and 2-story. It's not just single story. Okay, let's try another one here. Same table again. If a 2-story home is selected, what is the probability that it has an asphalt shingle roof?
Okay. 29 over 48.
Okay, so this one says if a 2-story home is selected, that means you're just looking at this row.
Okay.
So change your answer, please.
20, 20 over 33.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, let's try one more before we move on to another question. If a home has a cedar shake roof, what is the probability that it is 2-story?
Okay. If a home, okay. All right, can I figure that out?
Yeah, go ahead and give that a try.
Okay. Okay. 3 over 33.
Okay, so how many homes have a cedar shake roof?
Have a seat. There's three. You said we have to only worry about the 2-story one.
That was in the last problem. Now it's a new problem. This problem is asking about a cedar shake roof.
Okay. 5. It's it's 3 over 5.
It's 3 over 5, yeah.
Oh,
Okay, let's switch to another question. See if we can get this one down. Just let me grab, I'm trying to find one that's maybe a little easier. Oh, this one's different. Let's try this. Okay, on the right here, it says of the labeled points, Which represents the animal for which the ratio of life expectancy to gestation period is greatest? Okay, so the let's just look at A. Okay. What
Okay.
is the gestation period for A?
Gestation period for day.
Yeah, what's the
Okay.
X value here?
That's 20.
Roughly.
That's 21/7.
Okay, 21/7. Actually, I'm sorry, it's the other way around. It's 7. You have to go the other direction. It's 7/21. And how about for B?
How about for B?
Yeah, let's go. It's 8. Looks like it's 8 over what number?
8/44.
44. Okay, and how about C?
C C is 51. 8/51.
Okay, and then letter D.
Letter D, that's 10/50.
51, we'll say. Okay, so which of these is the greatest? And if you're not sure, grab a calculator and you have to figure out the decimal for each one of these.
Oh yeah, comparing fractions is so hard.
That's right. So there is a
Yeah,
shortcut,
comparing
but
fractions is so hard. Like whenever, like for example, what is it? Which is greater? Is it either 5/9 or nine 9/10? And I was saying, and I was thinking like 9/10, but it was incorrect.
okay, well, let's for this one, grab a calculator. You got a calculator, I hope, because we'd used that in
Okay.
previous problem. 7/21, 8/44, 8/51, and go to 2 decimal places.
Okay.
Do you have an answer for me for any of these,
Yeah, it's
Sourish?
7/21, and that's the answer is 0.33.
That's correct. All right, very good. If you want to let your dad know we're all done, we can
Yeah, Dad. Dad.